It's never bloody easy, is it? It never is bloody easy with Newcastle United. Hi everybody, welcome to the match reaction here on the Toon Review. My name's Paul. Thank you very much for watching the video. And I think, very frustrating is the word of the day. Really frustrating. You know what? We were all expecting a comfortable win for Newcastle today, given our form, given how we played recently, knowing what's at stake. And we just couldn't quite get going today. I don't know what it was. We went back to the 4-3-3 formation. He sticks with Dubravka in goal again. I've no idea why he sticks with Dubravka. I think that conversation's been had many, many times, and I still don't know why he plays Martin Dubravka. I don't understand it. However, that wasn't the reason that we drew the game today. We didn't have the cutting edge up front. That's the bottom line. We had plenty possession, but we didn't really do anything with that possession. Certainly in the first half, we started the game really, really brightly. And we'd said, in the preview and things before, if we can have a good start and settle into the game, rather than have a bad start and try and get better as the game goes on. We started well for the first 8 to 10 minutes, and then we went off it. Brighton began to get a bit more of the ball. They took the lead. And let's be fair, they should have had a couple more goals in that first half. You look at the Welbeck opportunity when he was played in and he just got a toe on it. Had he managed to control that ball better and knock it round Dubravka, and then you look at the header that went over the bar. It could have been a lot worse for us. But, we stuck at it. And again, that's something that I'm never going to accuse the players of not sticking at it and giving it their all. We fought. We got a goal back before half-time, which was a lovely move between Gordon, Anderson and Longstaff. Sean bagging himself another goal. And I would have thought then, because of the time we scored, the last kick of the first half, that was an opportunity then to get in at half-time and just really get everything fired up again. Say, right, look, we've got back in this game. We possibly don't deserve to be at 1-1, but we are. So let's make sure that we go out for that second half and we go at Brighton straight away and we try and get this lead back. Didn't happen. Brighton came out for the second half and again, knocking the ball around. We're doing a lot of chasing. And, some of the passing was really nice today and then some of it was god-awful. But it was god-awful mainly in the final third of the pitch. When we're trying the final ball, it's just not there. Crosses into the box or, taking people on or trying to flick it over the back four, and it was hit with too much pace and running out of play. The goalkeeper coming out, and it just wasn't to be for us today. And that is the frustrating thing. I don't think we played terribly, but I think it was one of those frustrating games that we just didn't get into top gear. And because we didn't get into top gear, Brighton were able to stifle a lot of our possession. And a lot of the possession took place in the midfield. Then when we get into the final third, things just didn't happen. Look, it's still in our hands, all right? I think that's the main thing. We said in Matchday Live, and as I do this video, if Chelsea lose tonight, Manchester United lose tomorrow, it's a point gained. And that, I think at this stage of the season, that is how we have to look at things. That if they lose those games, it is a point gained again in the battle for sixth. Fifth's gone now. Tottenham won today. We may as well forget that. However, let's just regroup and go again on Wednesday night. Wednesday night's game now becomes more important than it would have been had we got 3 points today. And it all depends on how Manchester United perform against Arsenal. You never know with Manchester United. That's the thing. They can be awful, but then if they get the rub of the green, they get a few referee decisions. Arsenal don't turn up. It becomes very, very difficult. However, it still could be a point gained. And that may be me, as a Newcastle United fan, seriously clutching at straws. Fair enough. If I'm clutching at straws, I don't care. I want to finish in this sixth place position, but we have to be better on Wednesday night. We have to be better. And I think there will be quite a few changes to that starting lineup on Wednesday. I will be amazed if Nick Pope doesn't start for one. We need him back in goal. There was a couple of instances again today that Dubravka, coming for crosses. He came for one in the first half and he was nowhere near the sodden thing. Miles away. Anderson made a last-ditch header to take it out for a corner. I don't know what he was thinking. I just don't have any confidence in Dubravka coming for crosses. I just don't. Or through balls for that matter. So I think Nick Pope will be back. And I also think that Joe Linton will start the game, as will Trippier, because we have to have our best players on the pitch. And it's at the time of the season now where if you're carrying a little knock, you play through it. You give your blood and guts for the football club to get this final sixth position. You've got to. So even if you're not feeling 100%, you've still got to go out and give it your all. And I think we need our best side that is available has to start that game on Wednesday. Because today, we just lacked that cutting edge. We lacked that punch up front. And it's very rare we've said that lately with Isak's form, etc. But a lot of people who were watching Matchday Live today thought that Isak looked a very laboured figure today, that he didn't quite look at it. Was he carrying an injury? Is that why Eddie brought him off? Because he was carrying a bit of a knock. And, you know, with Manchester United in mind on Wednesday and the situation with Callum Wilson injured again, you know, he didn't want to give Isak the 90 minutes. He didn't want to risk anything. But even when Isak came off, we still did have opportunities. Harvey Barnes, dear God. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but he was dreadful when he came on. Miggy, I was frustrated with more than anything because I think when he took the dive for the penalty, and it was a dive, deservedly got the yellow card. But had he stayed on his feet and just gone past the defender, he was an on goal. Why throw yourself to the floor like that? Just go and score the goal. You passed the defender. It's frustrating, and again, that is the word of the day for me. It's so annoying as well because we could have been in such a better situation, but this is Newcastle United, isn't it? It is Newcastle United through and through that we never ever make things easy for us. When there's a goal to achieve, we suddenly just sort of go into this panic mode, don't we? That we just try and scrape there, and it's a roller coaster for us fans. I was expecting a much better reaction to the start of the second half. We didn't get it. I thought there were some good performances. I thought Bruno played very well again today. Sean Longstaff had a good game, whether you like it or not. Some people just won't see the good in Sean Longstaff. I know we criticise him, and rightly so, I think. However, the last couple of games, I think Sean's done well. And, you know, come at me with that if you want, but I do. I genuinely do. Murphy was off-paced again today. He just doesn't seem to be able to string two good games together. He has one really good game and then he dwindles out. Gordon ran his socks off again. I thought Livramento was a bit iffy today. Lewis Hall played well. No problem with the centre-backs again. I thought Kraft and Byrne did a good job. But just something missing. Something missing that needs to be back for the game against Manchester United on Wednesday. There's absolutely no doubt about it. We have to be more clinical. And when opportunities come for us at Old Trafford, we have to do what we did in the Carabao Cup and take those opportunities. Because if we don't, we will end up with that season again where we're thinking what could have been. And it's when it's all in your own hands, it's frustrating when you get results like this today. But like I say, depending on the results, it could be a point gained. You just never know in football. You never know with the Premier League the way it's going to go. But either way, attention turns to Manchester United on Wednesday. That is a massive game now. And do I think we can beat Manchester United? Absolutely, I do. I haven't lost faith in us finishing sixth. I think, you know, we know what Newcastle are like. We know the roller coaster ride they put us through, and we're on one again. And listen, it's going to be a nervy night at Old Trafford, but I genuinely think we've got what it takes. But we have to be better than we were today. We have to be more cutting. We have to have that cutting edge up front. Otherwise, you know, we're going to get opportunities and waste them again. And the thing is, Manchester United have that much luck in football that they will punish you if you don't take your chances. But listen, unfortunately, not the result we wanted, but we didn't lose. We go again on Wednesday. It's still in our hands. And we just have to back the lads all the way. Hopefully, Eddie makes the changes and brings Nick Pope back on Wednesday. I think he has to come back in. But let me know, as usual, in the comments what you think. Are you frustrated? Do you think that sixth place is still there for us? Or are you worried we're going to bottle it? I hope not. But that's it for the match reaction, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up. Really important for the channel. And of course, if you're new, please come and subscribe. Join this wonderful community on the Toon Review as we head towards 30,000 subscribers. We really need your help to get there. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a live show or an uploaded video such as this one. But go and enjoy your weekend, your Saturday night and your Sunday, guys. We are back live tomorrow night, if you're watching this on Saturday, that is. Sunday night, 7 p.m. for the actual match review. Me and Billy will take a deeper dive into the performance. And, of course, we'll bring you those all-important player ratings as well. But have a great weekend, folks. Take care.